Today, I will enumerate 10 reasons why South Dakota stands out as one of the most sought-after states for relocation in 2022, and the trend is expected to continue into 2023. If you're contemplating a move to the Midwest, specifically the Upper Midwest, a designation that includes North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan, you might find it interesting. The Midwest is categorized into two main maps, one for the broader Midwest and another that divides it into Upper Midwest and the rest. Notably, South Dakota, often considered the newest Midwest state, has secured a spot on the list of most moved to states. According to the 2020 census, South Dakota had a population of 895,000 residents, ranking 46th in population, but 17th in total area, reflecting its sparsely populated nature. Analyzing relocation statistics for the first 3 quarters of 2022, for every 100 people leaving South Dakota, 101.43 individuals are moving in. This information is derived from surveys conducted by moving companies, providing insights into the motivations behind individuals choosing to relocate. Quality of healthcare. The quality of healthcare is a significant consideration, especially for retirees, and South Dakota has become an increasingly popular choice among them, despite its cold climate and harsh winters. The state boasts an active senior community, offering a variety of activities for retirees. WalletHub has recognized South Dakota as the 3rd best state for healthcare, attributing this ranking to its highly accessible healthcare system and favorable healthcare outcomes. While the appeal of excellent healthcare might not resonate strongly with those under 40, it becomes increasingly important in one's 40s and 50s, making South Dakota an attractive option for those prioritizing quality healthcare in their living choices. Great small towns. South Dakota is home to numerous charming small towns, a feature that distinguishes it as a state with appealing living options. The term city in South Dakota often aligns with what many would consider a small town. Take, for instance, Kimball, a tiny town characterized by minimal crime rates, scarce sidewalks, commendable schools, and an affordable cost of living, including housing costs. Kimball's remarkable safety record is evident, with its violent crime rate sitting at 100% below the national average and an overall crime rate 30% lower than the national average. Despite having only about 600 residents, Kimball exemplifies the quality of life found in South Dakota's small towns. If a larger town is more to your liking, Del Rapids stands out with a crime rate 50% below the national average and a 36% lower violent crime rate. Low cost of living. South Dakota maintains an economical standard of living, with its overall cost of living being 4% below the national average. Breaking down the specifics, housing costs are 3% lower, utilities are 10% lower, groceries are 7% lower, and even clothing expenses are 7% below the national average, making it an appealing option for residents seeking financial efficiency. Affordable real estate. Real estate in South Dakota remains cost-effective, with prices approximately 3% below the national average. While there has been a slight increase from the 2019 figure, where housing costs were 6% lower than the national average, the state still offers competitive and affordable real estate options. Notably, in the state capital, Pierre, pronounced Pierre, the median listing price stands at $296,000 as of the 3rd quarter of 2022. However, for a more detailed understanding, exploring specific towns reveals even more budget-friendly options. For instance, in Blunt, South Dakota, the median listing price is $149,000, and in Harold, it's $182,000. It embodies the Midwest essence, and in a somewhat ambiguous manner, it tends to be characterized by a slower pace of life. This slowness implies a lack of bustling activity, as South Dakota doesn't boast major cities with the hectic urban features typical of bustling metropolises. No overwhelming traffic, police helicopters, or tents crowding the sidewalks. This lack of urban congestion is precisely what many individuals find appealing when considering a move to South Dakota. The state is often chosen by those seeking an escape from the fast-paced and bustling nature of major cities or busy states. However, it's worth noting that there are exceptions, like the bustling atmosphere during the Sturgis bike rally in Sturgis. It is a red state. South Dakota stands out as a red state, drawing individuals who specifically choose to relocate based on political affiliations, particularly favoring the conservative values associated with Republican ideologies. The state is often sought after by those who appreciate its Republican majority status. While some locals caution newcomers against bringing divisive politics into the state, it's observed that a considerable portion of those moving from blue states to red states, apart from Texas, are already registered Republicans. Their motivation for the move is not to transform the political landscape, but to align themselves with the existing political orientation of the state. It's noteworthy that a significant percentage of California's population is Republican, even though the state is generally regarded as Democratic. The political factor plays a role in relocation decisions, with people opting for states that mirror their political preferences, be it South Dakota for its red state status or migration from places like South Dakota or Texas to blue states like Oregon or Washington. The appeal of distinct season. Once again, the appeal of distinct seasons emerges as a significant factor for many contemplating a move, particularly for those seeking a change from monotonous weather patterns common in places like Arizona or California. The desire to experience different seasons often attracts people, as evidenced by the popularity of locations in New England. Having grown up in the perpetually pleasant climate of Southern California, the speaker notes the sheltered experience of not encountering the challenges of varied weather, such as snow. South Dakota, however, caught their attention with a noteworthy aspect. While winters can be harsh, the vibrant and enjoyable summers serve as a compelling counterbalance. The state offers a plethora of outdoor activities centered around lakes, rivers, and reservoirs, making South Dakota a desirable location. Hunting and fishing. Absolutely. South Dakota offers abundant opportunities for hunting and fishing, with a notable emphasis on hunting. While fishing is also available, hunting tends to be the more prominent activity. The state has become a destination for numerous individuals interested in hunting seasons, and the speaker, having military connections, has encountered several acquaintances who have visited South Dakota specifically for hunting. Although none of them have permanently relocated for the hunting lifestyle, it is evident that for many, especially retirees, being closer to hunting grounds is a significant draw. South Dakota provides diverse hunting options, including antelope, bighorn sheep, deer, elk, mountain goat, mountain lions, non-trophy buffalo, and trophy buffalo. The hunting season extends to smaller game like turkeys, rabbits, mourning doves, partridges, American crows, quail, and tree squirrels, catering to a wide range of hunting enthusiasts. The lifestyle, a lot of people. Many individuals are drawn to a distinct lifestyle reminiscent of the Old West or frontier living, which is notably prevalent in states like South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, and to some extent, Colorado. This lifestyle seems to attract those who may have previously resided in urban areas on either the east or west coast, seeking an escape from the hustle and bustle. South Dakota in particular captures the hearts of people, with some discovering their affinity during events like the Sturgis Bike Rally. While the rally itself is a unique and massive gathering, not representative of everyday life in South Dakota's small towns, it serves as a catalyst for people falling in love with the state and its distinctive lifestyle. The charm extends to certain towns, like Deadwood, which has maintained its Old West ambience since its establishment in the 1800s. Despite its somewhat touristy nature, Deadwood, along with other small towns, showcases historical buildings from the 1800s, embodying a unique and captivating atmosphere. Excellent location to raise a family. It's widely recognized as an excellent location to raise a family, often ranking between 8 and 12 in various studies assessing the best states for family life. South Dakota boasts decent schools, consistently securing a position around number 5 in rankings related to higher education. The state is generally regarded as safe, a crucial factor for families, and its unhurried lifestyle aligns well with the needs of raising children. With considerations such as schools, activities for children, affordability, and overall quality of life, South Dakota encompasses these essential elements. Personally, the speaker notes a preference for Wisconsin as a choice for raising kids, but acknowledges that South Dakota offers a commendable environment for families with its positive attributes. That's a wrap for The Reason. Why is everyone moving to South Dakota in 2024?